I often get asked the question, Mariah, why are so many families up and moving here to Utah? Well, good question. And today I'm going to be sharing with you why my family literally picked up and moved here during COVID. And we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living. And if that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you are notified driving down below. Every week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you all the time who are looking to make a move, who are looking to relocate, buy, or sell a property, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and my team and I would absolutely love to help you out. So honestly, it doesn't feel like that long ago that my family and I picked up and moved here right during the middle of COVID. And honestly, never in a million years did I ever think I would be living and that I would be raising my children, my 4 children here in Utah with my husband and I. And yet I look at it and I go, this is honestly the best place for us personally to be raising a family and raising our kids here, and we absolutely love it. So today I'm going to just share with you some of the things that we love about raising our family here in Utah, and maybe some of these things resonate with you. Maybe you have a family and you're thinking about making a move here and you're like, we're on the fence, we just don't know, and hopefully this will help you out. So number one for me personally are the schools. We have had some phenomenal experiences with the schools and the different school districts. I have an educational background and got my teaching credential. I taught for many years. I have my master's in education. And so for me, looking at schools and all of that was a big one. Looking at, the collegiate level, I love the different options that are here for the universities. There are so many really great universities. And if you're looking at in-state tuition here, compared to a lot of other places, in-state tuition for colleges is, affordable for college. So that was a big one. And then honestly, just having some of, just the different educational opportunities. I know when we moved here, I wasn't sure, like, okay, do we go the public school route, the private school route? Do we go the charter school? There are so many different options. If you decide to go the homeschool route and you want to, go do that route, there are so many different things that you can do in terms of educational opportunities. So that was one. Number two, I was looking for a lot of things for my kids to do. I know when we moved here, my kids were into dance and into soccer and into basketball and all those different things. And I thought, okay, I wonder what they have here in a way, of those different things. I literally could not believe it. I remember when we were living out of state, it would take me 35 minutes to get one kid to basketball practice, and then it would take me another 30 minutes the opposite direction to get the other kid to soccer practice. And this, like, I literally felt like I was all over the place. Here I am able, all of our kids are involved in multiple activities, and everything is like fairly close. So it's like, okay, soccer practice 10 minutes away, this one. Okay, this one is 5 minutes away. And the number of people that are like that live in and around the area that are, have their kids signed up for all these different activities, most of them have multiple kids as well. So they're in the same boat, and everybody's like, hey, I'm able to drive and carpool on this day. Any chance that you could drive this day? And so people are really into helping and supporting in that as well, which I'm like, this feels like where did I just land? So the different support, the different activities, and then when we're talking about the different activities too, at least from where we were coming from, the cost to register your kids for a lot of these different leagues and different things, again, if you're going more of the competitive route, their costs are always going to be higher. If you're going club and competitive dance or competitive soccer or whatever that is, it's always going to be more. But the cost associated with that was actually significantly less from where we were coming from. Same thing, but if you're going like a AA or recreational or whatnot, there are so, like, the cost to do some of these different things. I signed my kids, I signed 2 of my boys up for basketball, and it was $55 for the season. And I went, $55 for the season. Same thing for flag football. Flag football was about the exact same. Soccer's more, but honestly, like, I signed 2 kids up for recreational soccer. They gave you a sibling discount. I was like, what? I didn't even know that existed. So there are so many different things for that, or sometimes they'll give you a family discount for different things. So for me, that was the cost, the recreation, the education, huge. Another thing, have you ever heard of family night? Yes, family night. There are a lot of places here in Utah that will have what they call family night. And that family night, you will get a discounted rate of going different places. You can go bowling, you can go to the ice arena, you can go, there's this, these incredible museums. It's called Thanksgiving Point. And I know, like, Luminaria, usually during the winter season, they have this incredible light show. And usually the last couple of years, they have had, like, Monday night is designated as family night. And Monday night was always less expensive. Same thing if you're out in Heber. I remember we happened to take our kids on the Heber Creeper, which is a really cool train that goes, and we just so happened to be there on Monday, and they were like, oh, it's family night. And, it was like half price by having your whole family come. So in a way, it just lends itself so nicely for that. Same thing, different communities, different activity, like, they do so many different things, and they involve the family, they involve the community, which for us has been so fun. So I am a big runner. I love to run, and there are a ton of different races here in Utah. And my kids over the years have seen me run these different races, and they're like, well, mommy, I want to run, but I don't want to run a half marathon or a marathon, whatever that is, a longer distance. They have here in Utah, they have kids fun runs that are a mile or a half a mile. So my kids have run several races here in Utah just because they're able to, run that fun run race that's a half mile or a mile. And then of course there's like treats and goodies at the end, and they just think it is like so fun. Same thing, a lot of the colleges and the universities around will have the most incredibly inviting activities for kids and families. I know this year at Brigham Young University, which is located in Provo, they did what was called a trunk or treat. And a lot of the athletes, the sports department, and a lot of the athletes, they had all of their cars lined up, and you waited in a line, and basically your kids would go trick or treating from trunk to trunk. And you had like the baseball team and the soccer team and the tumbling team and the Cougarettes. And I mean, like, literally, and everybody was so nice, so inviting, and they're, passing out candy and goodies to the kids. Just unbelievable. I kept being, I look at my husband, I'm like, is this real? Like, this is just so fun. Next, the museums, the pumpkin patches, again, totally unbelievable. In Salt Lake, they've got some incredibly super hands-on different museums. Same thing in Lehigh. Thanksgiving Point has the Curiosity Museum, and just a lot of incredible things with that. During the summertime, they have basically like the summer movie series where movies will be $1 or $2, and the kids, can go to the movie, a matinee or whatever, and they've got that summer series, which I know my kids think is like the best thing ever. So if you're thinking about making a move, for us personally, it's been such a fun place to watch our kids grow and thrive and just really learn and be in this environment here. Again, it's not for everybody, but I know personally for our family, it's been a phenomenal fit. So if you are thinking about making a move out here, you've got some different questions and, specific things that you are looking for, and you say, hey, Mariah, these are some of the things that we are looking for. I can, help you find, my team and I, we can give you a local guide of maybe areas that you might want to check out, and just start exploring and see what feels like the right fit for you. But I know we've had lots of families that have come out and done that exact same thing. And they're like, okay, this seems like I'm liking this, I'm feeling this. And so that's exactly what we ended up doing before we made the move. And it has been phenomenal. So again, if you are thinking about making a move, relocating, buying or selling a property here in Utah, my team and I hear from people like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. And we would love to help you out. Take care, and wishing you a wonderful day. Bye.